Hey everybody, it's King of Koopas here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Psychonauts. Now, this isn't what I originally had in mind for my Let's Plays, but if you want to know why I had to cancel my other ones, Fraps just hates the game's engine, and I'll leave it at that. It's a nightmare. But anyhow, we are going to do this game instead. Now, for those of you who don't know what Psychonauts is, it was a game released, I'm not really sure when. I want to say like 2009, 2007, something like that. It's not an old game, but it's getting there. And it didn't sell very well, despite it being very original, creative, and downright just fun. So I don't know really why, but yeah. This is kind of like Portal in a sense, where it has good gameplay, but half the fun is just from the story and the characters. So if you're a fan of games like Portal, and you have an open mind, you're going to love this game, because this has some amazing humor, really good story, really good characters, and well-developed characters, might I add, to the point that even the minor characters that get almost no screen time have a distinct personality. So with that in mind, let's go. Now remember, keep in mind, you're gonna have to be a little open with this game, because it's off the wall and doesn't make a whole lot of sense at times, but it's creative. You gotta give it at least that much. So anyhow, we're gonna go over here and start a new game and enjoy the opening cutscene.
The human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber, 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter. A 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield. And the ultimate weapon. The wars of this modern age, the psychic age, are all fought somewhere between these damp, curvaceous undulations. From this day forward, you are all psychic soldiers. Paranormal paratroopers, mental marines who are about to ship out on the adventure of their lives. This is our beachhead, and this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find yourselves on the path to becoming international secret agents. In other words, Psychonauts. The rest of you will die.
Oh, Maury.
Children, you are not going to die.
Well, if you're not a psychonaut, then you might as well be dead.
They told me this was a summer camp.
Dogen. Don't worry about old Coach Oleander. I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogen, Lily's right. You don't got nothing to worry about. Except for that giant monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zilch! I told you to stop scaring people with that ridiculous old legend. I don't want the kids to be afraid to go out at night and walk alone on the perfectly safe paths of Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. And we don't want to scare our special guests, superstar psychonauts Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello.
Whoa! Light monster!
Formation.
It's resisting. Quick, bring it over here.
What is it?
It's just a little boy. boy! What's your name, darling?
I'll find out. Kid, get in! Ugh.
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin. But everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
Compelling.
Armored like a tank.
Sorry I'm late. I don't want to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander. Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know. Isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow Psychonauts? Hey, how's it going? I like your hat.
We need to have this young man taken from here immediately.
I'll call his parents.
What? But don't you train Psychonauts here?
Yes, darling, but...
To soar across the astral plane. To wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on the inside of that pamphlet? You were born with a special gift. But the people around you treat it like a curse. Your mother is afraid of you. And your father looks at you with shame in his eyes. Come to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, and you can show them all. Back home, your powers make you a loner, an outcast, a circus freak. But in this dojo, in this psychic dojo, they make you a hero.
Get that soldier a bunk.
Now, darling, you can stay here for a few days until your parents come for you, but we can't let you participate in any paranormal training without your parents' consent. I'm sorry.
Wowie, you're so lucky. You get to go home soon.
Home? Back there, I was just like you were, Dogen. Punished by my own family for having powers I never asked for. But here, I have a chance to be something, to make a difference. They may come for me, Dogen, but they'll be looking for Raz, the boy. What they're going to find, what they don't expect, is Raz, the Psychonaut.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda. But now I wear this special hat. Wanna try it on?
No.
But he has mental defenses like I've never seen in someone so young. If I could just get him in my lab for some experiments, I'm sure he could withstand more than the others.
That kid's 1 in a million, 9. But I'm not gonna let you turn him into one of your guinea pigs. I've got big plans for that mind.
Hopefully now you see what I mean by this game has an absolutely amazing sense of humor. If you were like me, you were probably laughing pretty hard at that. That is just great. So anyhow, we're going to make a new profile here. And just keep going.
All right, settle down in here. Big day tomorrow. I want to see each and every one of you runts in my classroom at 0600 hours on the dot. I'm the early bird, and you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out!
Okay, quick eye exam before we start.
Huh?
Look over that way, if you will.
Wow, what's that?
Oh, that's a psi challenge marker. The staff scatters these all over the camp to test the students. Every one of these you find advances you a whole rank.
Uh-huh.
Now look up for me if you will. Some of the old markers have fallen apart. You'll find bits of them flapping around loose. If you find enough of these Psy cards, you can put them together to make a brand new challenge marker. But you have to buy a Psy core at the camp store to hold them together. Keep ranking up, and before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new psychic powers. Stuff you didn't even know you could do.
And then when do I become a Psychonaut? Because I have to do that before my dad shows up to take me home. Hey, where'd he go? That guy looks so familiar.
Hey, Raz! Hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic braining!
Woohoo! Basic braining is the best class ever! Woohoo!
I love Coach Oleander! He's so nice, and he knows everything!
I heard this one time a kid was late for basic braiding and Coach Oleander held him upside down until he turned blue, but the kid had just drank a 6-pack of soda, and so when the coach shook him up, he exploded.
I just wanted to show that for you guys. So before we do anything, I need to set up my controls because it's a new profile. I'll go over the stuff in more detail as it becomes necessary, so give me a few seconds. Okay, sorry about that, just getting set up. So anyhow, basic controls of this game. Move around, you know, it's a default WSAD. Space is jump. You can also double jump if you so please. Left click is to attack. You then got your side powers over in the bottom right hand corner. You can see what they're mapped to. I've remapped mine just so you know I can actually play this game because I'm weird and I like using arrow keys for movement. So anyhow, notes about this Let's Play. First of all, I'm going to attempt to 100% the game. Attempt is the key word. This game is hard to 100% simply because of the amount of stuff that you need to do. Sorry about that. So yeah, I've done it before. I know what you get for 100% in the game. It's not really worth it. But hey, I'll do my best to get 100%. Okay, so anyhow, the opening cabin here kind of pretty much introduces us to the characters of the camp. And also as like a basic tutorial for how to actually, you know, navigate the world. I could go around and like show you all the interesting conversations, but I'd be here for like a half an hour doing that. So, what I can honestly say is, buy this game. Seriously, it's on Steam for something like $20. It's worth it, trust me. Don't pirate this game, buy it. It's worth every cent. But I am going to show, like, you know, interesting conversations or scenes that I do know of. Like, for example, this one over here I'm going to show.
I'm telling you for the last time, no. I would never do that. I could never kill everyone. Oh, hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it. You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
You see what I mean? While Dogen is technically a major character, more than like these other kids here, they all have a personality. Like, for example, the girl over there with the headphones, I believe her name is Phoebe, I think, and she's a pyrotechnic, for example. I'm getting a few frame drops here and there. Sorry, you're just gonna have to put up with this. Fraps isn't perfect, but they shouldn't, you know, hinder the experience. So anyhow, back to the tutorial. Sorry this video is getting a little long, but if we get all this out of the way, we could jump right into the next world and the next part. So anyhow, in the tutorial, these are side cards. Yes, I know, go away. I just watch the tutorial again if you want to know what those are. Those will help you level up. Now, leveling in this game works by not only collecting cards, but another concept that we haven't been introduced yet to. But I'll get into that as it becomes relevant. Sorry. I'm just gonna go around and get these out of the way. But yeah, as you level up, you'll get more powers and other stuff that can help you along the way. So pretty much, you're required to level. It's not like you can challenge yourself to only do like level 1 throughout the entire game, because you need stuff that you get from levels to complete the game. So my recommendation is to go around, once you have access to the full camp, just go around the camp and collect every card you can see and get all that out of the way. Level up as fast as you can, or reduce the amount of backtracking that you'll need to do if you want to get 100%. So anyhow, in case you don't know, Raz is a natural acrobat because he was raised in the circus. So stuff like poles, he can climb, he can walk tightrope.
Calling any sentient being in the galaxy Polarisma Australis.
That was a little random. He can also jump on trampolines like so. Walk tightropes. Tightropes are a little interesting. You can jump on them. I believe if you hit the cancel button, you can hang from them. And you can move side to side, or you can spin around in a circle like this, which will launch you. But I don't want to do that. I want to get back on, so I believe you just press the jump button and you're back on the rope. Get used to mastering this. You're going to need all of these skills to complete the game, so master everything right out of the bat. These are poles. You can just spin on them like this by holding up or down depending on the direction. Like if you're holding the camera sideways, you have to use left and right. So yeah. Come on. Now there we go. Just do this. Jump up. And I think I actually do want to go down this way. I just want to show you something. You can also slide down some surfaces. Like for example, this is a muddy slope you can slide down. I actually want to go this way though. There's nothing down that way. And yes, I actually forgot about this. Got another card. See, we already have 8 cards. 9 cards. Yeah, it's just telling you how to build things, but... Or the challenge markers, but there's no point to that yet. Okay, so now you've probably been wondering what that purple gas is. These are arrowheads. This is pretty much the game's form of currency. You can just press your use key to pull them up, yes. You get one at a time for these small arrowheads. You can later in the game get bigger ones. Shit. But we'll go over that when it becomes relevant. You can also get them in the... Oh, there's the card over there. I'll go grab this. And for the record, I don't think you don't take fall damage. So keep that in mind when playing. So yeah, arrowheads take a long time to build up and you need a lot of them. So arrowheads as well. Spam arrowheads because items that you need from the store, again, you'll need to complete the game. So get a lot of arrowheads as soon as you can.
Hey, where you going, Maloof?
Shh! I snuck out! That class is a death trap for crazy people! Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Bobby! Ah!
Hey, kid! You owe me 5 arrowheads for this week's protection service.
Cough it up, my loser, or you'll be coughing up bloody tears.
Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor that you were raised in the circus. Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on, we'll see him in class.
Yeah, we'll settle this on the battlefield.
Yes, so I guess I'll go over this while we're just waiting. Like I said, I'm sorry for all tutorials, but it's best to get this stuff out of the way. So let's go over the basic menus quickly, just so you know here. Okay, so this is... I didn't want to click that. I wanted this one. Here we go. This is pretty much the radar. This tells you how much of everything is in each area, like challenge markers, and you got some other stuff here that's not listed because we've yet to know what they are. And then this is our totals for everything that we have. Like, we got these side cards, cobwebs, PSI cores again. Going to go into these more as they become relevant. Emotional baggage. Again, all this stuff isn't really relevant for now, but we will know what they are. This is the to-do list, which is pretty much your list of goals. Whoa, little frame. Whoa, frame drops. This is the vault. You can watch movies here if you so please. And then finally, you got your map, which you can explore here. This isn't really necessary. The world is very, very easy to memorize. You don't really need a map to navigate the world. Come on. Okay. So, let's exit out of this and keep going to class. Now, you can talk to all these characters. You won't really get anything interesting, but if you talk to Lily...
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Whoops. Sorry.
A little bit of interesting tidbits like that. What's funny in this game is you can punch anyone you want. There's no repercussions to hitting anyone. I like that.
Earthling violence is why we haven't been asked to join the greater galactic community, you know.
Oh boy. So let's talk to Coach.
Coach Oleander, I'm reporting for basic braining.
Son, do you realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind? And you will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory of every battle I have ever faced. Won't be pretty. Are you sure you wouldn't rather run around a bit more in the sunshine first?
Nope, let's go in.
I'm ready, sir.
Well then... You're late, soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world, being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom. Are you ready to face torture, insanity, and death? Because this is your last chance to chicken out.
Oh, me, sir. I'd like to chicken out, please.
Too late, soldier.
But you said...
There's only one way out of here. Fighting! I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. I warn you, once you do, the war is on.
So this is the beginning. We could start this, but this part has gone on for a long time here. So I'm going to pause it here. And I think in the next part we are going to begin basic braining, the first level in the game. I thank you all for watching, and I apologize for all the tutorials, but now that this is out of the way, I won't need to go into tutorials now. So we can just get going with the gameplay. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.